Hello, everybody. I could be wrong, but I think this time I managed to get everything calibrated in one fell swoop, which for me is fairly impressive. Alright, so let's make some quick changes so I can see the game in the proper frame rate, so you all don't have to spend the whole stream mocking me endlessly for missing that. Alright, so first things first, thanks for joining me tonight. I am very excited to be playing this game with you. I couldn't find the save data that I created for this game when we started streaming it first, so I had to go back to the default one. And the default one is where I've already beaten the game. But there are a few post-game challenges I haven't beaten yet, and so if you guys want to, we can tackle those, or I can go further back in the game. Obviously, I'm not, like, trying to throw spoilers in your face, but the game's been out for, like, 2 years now. Come on, just go out and buy it, alright? That being said, I'm also using my GameCube controller tonight, so I'm gonna refamiliarize myself with the controls real quick. Okay, so only the inside trigger. The right trigger doesn't do anything. So, to answer your question, SAL, this is a game that takes a lot of its inspiration from old collectathons in the 90s. So, like, Super Mario 64, Banjo and Kazooie, and other games like that, but it does so with a slightly more modern take, and in my opinion, it's one of the more charming releases out there. It's available on pretty much every platform, and if somebody from Playful Studios is watching this, please sponsor me. I will hype this game up all day long. Anywho, yeah, fun stuff with all of that. So let me pull up the screen real quick. And let's just go to a world select, and we'll check out the Restful Retreat. I don't think you guys have seen this one. So first of all, I just want to give some quick shout-outs. Shout out to Aiden. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're still here. I saw you in the chat earlier. Shout out to Higgins for Kirby inhaling a pumpkin, which is something I very much needed in my life. Shout out to SAL for sticking with me, because I know you're one of the newcomers, but you keep coming back, so I must be doing something right. Either that or you're just very nice. Or both. And, let's see. Shout out to Beeg and Tux. Your guys' prize is actually ready. I will give it to you in the Discord server after this stream is complete. And shout out to everybody else who's here for just showing up, because streams like this wouldn't mean boo diddly if you guys weren't here. So, if you have technical issues, I suddenly become invisible, blah blah blah, you know the drill, let me know. There's about a 10-second gap, I think, between me and you, so it's not as bad as it used to be. Despite the fact that YouTube is angry that I'm streaming in HD. I don't know why it is, but it's telling me that that's wrong. Whatever. With all of that in mind, since I've beaten these levels and gotten 100% on them, I'm going to be a little less strict about doing that this time. But it will give you guys kind of an opportunity to see like what's built into the game and what's there to explore. I found out that Playful Studios actually has a store, and on that store is, among other things, a basically like 2.5 foot tall statue of the protagonist. Today was payday, so you can guess what irresponsible life choice I made. With all that in mind, let's dive right in. Well, the funny thing is, Lucky staring at you was actually added in all of the games, but in this one, he's far more inclined to do it. So, let's just try Melon Madness. Now, you guys have seen footage from this particular course before, because you guys watch my countdown. This is one of the courses that actually gets captured in the countdown. So, yeah. Because it's more casual tonight, and I'm not spending as much time staring at online play, I should hopefully be a little more inclined to understand what's going on in the chat. So, you know, keep me posted there. And, we'll just dig right in here. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. So anyway, yeah, in case my, I'm not sponsored by Playful, but I might as well be, man. I love this game. So, yeah, this dude here. He acts all... Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of ukulele. But this is because, and eventually, eventually maybe I should do a video on this. But a lot of people talk about how Rare was one of the best things that ever happened to Nintendo. I disagree. I think a lot of that is just nostalgia, and that while the games may have been decent, in many ways they weren't anything too special. Obviously I'm refamiliarizing myself with these controls a little bit here. My problem is the dig button is not where I expect it to be, so I gotta get used to that. This is what happens when you use the GameCube controller, folks. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I could do that video. I've thought about doing more commentary vids, but the simple fact of the matter is, guys, if I start doing that, I have to stop doing as many videos a week. Period. I can't have it both ways, especially because my job... Somebody at my job just suggested there's a possibility I may be getting a department change, and if that happens, unfortunately, it probably means I'm going to have less free time. So, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully my boss isn't watching this and wondering what I'm talking about. So, I do like the idea of doing more in the way of, more of commentary videos, though, because I do have ideas for them. So, you know, if you guys feel like hearing me ramble about video game history and or stating my opinions about things, and as you all, I'm sure, are aware by now, I have plenty of opinions. Just watch a Just a Bust video and you'll see I'm full of them. I obviously, you know, I'm trying to keep kind of a pulse on what keeps you guys coming, too. So if that doesn't sound like something you'd be too interested in, I won't take too much offense at it. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is still experimental. This whole year's been pretty experimental, so. Promoted to customer, good grief. What is my job outside of YouTube? That's a good question. So, I hate to go on I hate to go on old stomping grounds, but here we go. I don't get a dime for any of this. I'm sure you guys can guess that because I'm a really comparatively small channel and I don't bring YouTube the eyeballs that they want to give to the ad revenue people. I want that last coin. I can't not have it. So this is just a hobby, and it's a great hobby. I love doing it, but yeah, I have a job outside of YouTube because if I was counting on YouTube to pay my bills, I'd live on the street, and that would not be great either for the channel or for me. So what I do outside of this is I actually work in information technology support. I can't believe I just did the same thing twice. That's embarrassing. I work in information technology support for an IT, or not for an IT. I work in IT support for a biotech that actually researches infectious diseases. So, not to prop myself up too much, but when I'm not busy saving the world in video games, it's because I'm busy doing it in real life. So, you know, not to go off about how cool I am or anything. Actually, in all honesty, I consider myself very fortunate to have the opportunity, so there we go. I already had that page, but it just isn't the same if you don't get all the coins, right? Oh, come on. There we go. An alternate universe where this game was a bad game? Well, depending on who you talk to, that universe actually exists. This is the third... Oops. This is the third iteration of a game in which Lucky has been, and according to the reviewers for previous titles, he wasn't in very good games. I mean, Super Lucky's Tale was kind of enjoyed, but I never heard anybody get very excited about the original Lucky's Tale. This game, on the other hand, this game literally can't be a bad game, and I will gladly get into a discussion with anyone who claims that this is not one of the better games put out in the last decade. Sonic Boom. Well, if Lucky here starts spouting off as many quips as Sonic does, I'm gonna have some problems. New Super Lucky's Tale, that would be wild. So about that, Isael, you are quote unquote to be forgiven for not knowing this, but around this channel the games stay E or E10. I haven't done a T-rated game. I might eventually, but a game like Conquer falls outside of my ordinary purview. I have no doubt it may be a mechanically very solid game, but it's just not the kind of thing I play. Not only in real life, but on streams. My policy is that if I wouldn't be willing to play it by myself in general, I probably shouldn't be streaming it. And Conquer definitely fits into that category. Besides, it's just not the kind of channel I want to run. I hold no ill will, of course, to people who do run channels like that. It's just not my jam, so. Remember what I said earlier about thinking Rare is underrated? Or overrated? Alright, I gotta try to grab this diamond. There we go. I knew I could get that without choking. Yeah, well, that, I'm sure you all have noticed by watching, but, Profanity and I, we don't get along too well. Just in case, you know, just in case you missed that memo. It takes off some of them, but I don't actually have a console that would run on. Well, I do have an Xbox One, but I'm actually not positive if it can play that. I don't know much about the backwards compatibility on that console because I literally just bought it so I could have a Blu-ray player. And now, the only game I own on it, take a guess. Here's a hint. We're probably watching something like it right now. Hey, Leaf. So, yeah, that's one of the levels in the Yeti world. Oh, you know what? Let's do some costuming. Watch your profanity. No, I can't do that. I don't have the kind of voice necessary for that. So this is the second week of using Jello in live streams, but I thought you all would like to know he has made his debut now in Zoom meetings. That's right. When I show up to work and I have to do a virtual meeting, Jello represents me. And so far I haven't gotten in trouble for it. So, you know. But yeah, in this world of Jello memes, we keep it clean. That being said, let's go to the shop and get Lucky dressed up, shall we? Gotta find the shop. It's been a little while. After we replay a few levels, we should definitely turn our attention to the challenge stages because I actually haven't beaten those. I know, right? I haven't totally 100% of this game. Oh, you know what? The funny part was everyone and their cousin was like, we want one of those. And I was like, well, if you're willing to, you know, get the time and the programs for it. Oh, brother, I ran right by the shop. That's embarrassing. See, this is what happens. I get distracted. I have a terrible attention span. Yeah, Zoom, I don't know if Zoom is as bad at that now, but it used to be pretty bad. I wasn't a huge fan of it either. But I also use it in Microsoft Teams and the other stuff, so... Alright, let's see what's available to buy. So, we have a lot of costumes here. Including a few that I still haven't actually had the chance to unlock, apparently. And then a few that I've gone out of my way to avoid because, well, they're horrendous. What did I do? Oh, harsh. Harsh. So, yeah, lots of costume options here. And again, a few that I obviously don't have. Including just lederhosen. But the ones that I think I most frequently had him... yeah, here we go. We got this... Oh, hold on. If I can find the corresponding outfit... Nah, that ain't it. Was it this? I think it may have been this. He had this whole, like, spooky thing going on. So yeah, obviously there's quite a few still in here that I haven't got, but what do y'all think? Should we give him the cape and the shoes with a bow tie and maybe the top hat? Yeah, the eyebrows are a little much, aren't they? All right, I'm hearing top hat and cape. Top hat and cape. We're gonna go with that. We'll go for the extra hair another time. And he very much likes it when we get a costume change. Look. Yes. He's very jazzed, which is kind of ironic because I've noticed he'll do that if I remove the accessories too. So basically, he just likes dressing up. He doesn't really care in what. Alright, here's another stage. Let's give it another go, eh? Run faster. Also, let me know if Jello starts acting up. I'm still in the experimental stages with a lot of the calibration techniques here, and I would appreciate your thoughts on, you know, if it still looks reasonable. So anyway, I was just showing you that 2D level because like you guys have noticed, there's quite a few of these. These two cats are probably one of the most hilarious parts of this whole title. Sheesh. I mean, that definitely didn't help, yeah. Either way, capes are just not a great idea. Whoever did the voice acting for these deserves more money. You can get the soundtrack for this game on Spotify. Did you know that? Just saying. I have thought about using that as, like, countdown music and stuff. So... The funny part is it's all in caps, so the implication is that they're shouting this at me. Minecraft? Oh dear me, no. That would be a terrible stream to watch. It'd just be me running around crazy-like for like 15 minutes. So I now own everything but the Oculus Rift version of this game, and I gotta say, I really kind of like the one that this one is built off of. The camera's not as flexible, and the moveset is slightly strange. Partially because Lucky is a quadruped in those early ones, but it's still kind of cool. I have to say, I had a feeling I'd have to kick that guy out. Oop. I can't. Let's say I gotta get him to come over here now. Actually, the Oculus Rift version is the first one. Oh, well, see you when you get back, Leaf. But yeah, no, the original was based in VR, and it had a very different Lucky design. Well, by very different, I mean his eyes were even bigger, if that's possible, and it felt a little less organic. I haven't played that one, and I probably never will, because I'm not a huge Oculus fan. VR in general makes me kind of anxious, and the fact that it's owned by Facebook doesn't help. But the real point I'm making is that even if there's a... Even with the VR version out there, the developers themselves acknowledge that Lucky coming at you from that angle can be a little bit disconcerting. So I kind of like playing it as an ordinary platformer. But yeah, the first iteration of Lucky was actually on the Oculus. In fact, I think I remember as a kid being a little bit jealous of the fact that I couldn't play it. There we go. That was easy enough. MySpace is one of those things where, like, as somebody who never had a MySpace, I have no disrespect for it. I've just kind of never gotten into it. I'm sure it has its place somewhere, but I never used it, so, you know. Oh, here we go. More coins. Hey. There we go. Let's say there's gotta be some reason there. They do kind of look like Starfy, you're right. I don't know. So, how was your guys' week? I don't know about you, but mine... I know it feels like I'm beginning to say this every week now, but this week was exhausting. Felt like the longest day, longest series of days I've had in a while. It was kind of like, is this day ever gonna end? But like every day. Even today it was kind of like that. So this is the first time I felt like actually relaxed in a while. Yeah, I'm with you, Big. It was, I mean, like, mine, I don't know, mine I'm not trying to compare mine to yours. I don't know what your week was like, but I do know that it was certainly a lot. Okay, so this is weird. Lucky, don't stand on top of the cactus. That's bad for your health. Whoa. I should probably pay better attention to what's going on with these platforms. Practicing Mario Kart. Hey, I mean, half of the family's gone for a college visit. Wow. There's a lot of moving parts here. Relatable teachers. You know what? So, fun fact for y'all, I was homeschooled up until college. So, my teacher didn't have to pull the relatable card because I knew the same teacher for like forever and a day. One of those days where short week was long kind of days. Yeah, I get that, Tux. I really do. It just feels like it lasted forever even though it really didn't. I totally get that sentiment, believe you me, brother. Oink. What do you guys think? Would you show up for a class that I taught? If I taught it as Jello, would you want to watch that? Just a whole course taught by me in this visage. Would you watch that? Who knows? Maybe I'd be a good teacher. I've done teaching before. I used to teach classes. Usually as a substitute, but I did do it. What would I teach? Well, if I could teach anything I wanted, I would teach storytelling. If I had more time, this channel might be much more story-centric. Not that I don't like doing video games. I chose this topic because I'm passionate about it, but that would be fun. Viewers Got Talent, huh? That could be potentially interesting. How would that go work? Well, I hope you sleep well, Emo. I'm trying to get this thing to change. Oh! Did not expect that. Okay, I want to figure out the best and fastest way back, because this is obviously just an anecdotal section. Whew, okay. It's a good thing Lucky's so light on his feet. You know what? I'm just going to go straight back down. Doink. Since Lucky's immune to fall damage anyway, there's no reason I shouldn't. I challenge all of... Oh, wait a minute. This is the way I came. That's embarrassing. Just challenge all of you to do a video tribute. Link. There we go. Much better. A term project on online personas and used a Let's Play avatar. See, that works. Wait a minute, Tux. You never told me that you could do animated avatars. I should have reached out to you. I should have reached out to you for help with that, huh? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep, there was nothing I could do about that. Oh, speaking of, you know, references to nostalgia, I guess. How did y'all like how'd y'all like the PBS Kids tribute? I'm still not entirely sure what inspired me to do that. Oh, well, slideshow can be fun. I considered doing that with Jello a while back. And for some videos, I still think it's the best approach. Like, I'm not sure I could actually get Jello to emote all the ways I need him to. I don't know, maybe with time I could. Well, if it helps, I'm using a series of tools to make it easier for me to do it, so... It's not like something you learn overnight. I am not an animator. I used to watch Zaboomafoo. That was my take on the Krat brothers. Animation. I remind you of Daniel Tiger. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. I always thought that show was kind of strange looking. But to be fair, I didn't watch a whole lot of it, so I'm not really in what the I'm not really in what the producers call the target audience. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's funny. They played Lucky's falling animation even though he wasn't falling because I was about to fall. That's hilarious. It's not an easy skill, but if you learn it, man, you're pretty much set. I chose a humanities degree in filmmaking, and now I work in IT, so, you know. Kind of a strange combo pack. Caillou's kind of a terrifying character. Like, that kid would scream over the smallest things, man. It didn't stop me from watching him. I liked his cat, but I sometimes wondered if he was okay. Like, Caillou, decaf, my dude. Strongly recommend decaf. Yeah, Caillou was PBS. To be honest, I'm not sure how that happened either. Oh, here we go. I found the alternative path. Caillou's got what you call single child syndrome, even though he's not actually a single kid. He expects the universe to revolve around him. And by the way, I used to be a single child, so I can understand. It doesn't make it right, but I get it. It's like, alright, dude. The whole planet isn't revolving around you. You have to start looking out for what other people need. You can't just do what you want all the time. He could definitely have done with a little less screaming. Okay, so it looks like we're going to grab these coins, and then we're gonna go back towards Starfy here. Whoop. Going up. Whee! Oh, 4 hours a day. That's crazy. Yeah, see? There's a whole bunch of artists in this chat. We got Isael with his technique, and we got Higgins with media arts and animation. Standard for hand-drawn. Yeah, 24 frames a second, which, by the way, that's what I tell my program to stream at. I still haven't figured out how to convince my computer to actually do that, since it seems to have an obsession with sticking to 12 or 13. I have very little power of illustration, so I have all the gratefulness for other people who've helped with that. Hand exercises. Yeah, I could see that being potentially helpful. Definitely. Alright, so shall we progress to another world? Just so you guys can see some other worlds in the game. I'm awaiting your feedback. Got all this money and an oddly specific number of lives. The chicken world? Isn't that the... You mean the farm level? Sure, we'll go to the farm level. Lucky, spin the... Can you spin the ham? Nope, he can't spin the ham. Hey, Red, welcome back. I just like this digging move, I'm not gonna lie. It's fun to do. Alright, on to the world of giant chickens. A whole division of guardians who explored the uncharted worlds. So, if you play Super Lucky's Tale on an older platform, the game's story is completely different. Like, completely. They didn't even try to make it similar. I'm not sure why they rewrote it so completely, but they did. And it's not really a problem. It's just kind of interesting that they chose that. I haven't quite figured out why they did it that way, so. Have we done this level? Harvest Festival. Is this the one where I have to... Yeah, let's not do that one. We already did that one. Lucky's Tale. Well, that depends. Is it Super Lucky's? New Super Lucky's? Like, which Lucky's Tale game are you talking about, Red? Because that can actually make a difference. There's 3 different releases, and they all use almost the same title, so you kind of got to know which one you're looking for. So, Super would have been released for the Xbox. If you're playing the Xbox version, my recommendation is buy New Super Lucky's Tale, because Super Lucky's Tale is included as a bundle. You get 2 games for the price of 1. Oh no, we already did this level. You guys have already seen this one. This is the giant rabbit level. I just did this by accident. I picked the rabbit level again. Well. What do you think? Are we committed? Lucky is awaiting your decision. He wants to know if we're committed. Yep, he looked at you. He'll keep looking at you. Lucky has what we in the industry call medium awareness. Oh, there's a frame rate drop here. I don't know why, but this one spot makes the game lag. If it was available for Switch, then it would have been New Super. That's the only one that's been released on the Switch. So we get to see this rabbit be ridiculous. And he's gonna force me to get all the other rabbits. So, Isael, because I'm one of those people, I actually bought both. I bought a physical and a digital copy. So I play the digital copy when I stream and such with you guys, but I keep the physical copy on a shelf because I'm like that. This is New Super Lucky's Tale. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know if I'll ever be able to stream the original Super Lucky's Tale because, as I mentioned, it's on Xbox. And, frankly, it's just probably more trouble than it's worth. Hey. To pull that whole console out. Ooh, I gotta be more careful, man. I'm gonna get poor Lucky killed. Whoa! Alright, that's one rabbit out. Nintendo Switch Pro. It'd be weird if that would happen. I don't know why the rabbit flies or makes that weird sound, but just try not to think about it too hard. Alright. Well, there's the letter Y. I don't really need it, but I'll grab it anyway, because why not? Alright, so here's a game. So, like, for example, y'all know how I said that I think Rare is kind of overrated. A good example of this, in my opinion, is Star Fox Adventures. Now, I don't know if there's any Star Fox Adventures fans here, and if there are, I don't want to step on anybody's beliefs, but Star Fox Adventures wasn't very good. It just wasn't. And, you know what, that may very well be some of Nintendo's executive meddling. I know Miyamoto got involved with the game, and as a result, it ended up being something very different from what Rare originally had suggested, but at the simple fact of the matter is, it just doesn't work as well as you would hope it did. Like, I know I'm picky, but if I'm gonna have a whole game where I got all this platforming nonsense going on, even if it's primarily puzzle platforming, the character should be able to jump. That's the same reason that some Zelda games and I just don't get along. Like, the character needs to be able to jump. That's not negotiable, in my mind. So, Star Fox Avengers, is that even a thing? This rabbit's insulting my clothes, and all I did was rescue him. Why ever is what? You know, the reason these rabbits got captured is because they're jerks. That's what really happened. It's got nothing to do with this garlic dudes. These garlic dudes are probably the least offensive of the bunch. Star Fox Avengers. Yeah, that would be an interesting crossover. I might actually pay for that, if only because I'd love to see if the series would be at all self-aware. Why did that only hurt right near the end? That didn't make any sense. I've played Okami. I love Okami. I haven't beaten Okami, but oh, I just killed him by accident. See, I need to pay more attention here. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. I like Okami. Okami's one of those games that I haven't finished, but I wouldn't mind finishing it eventually. I just get lost pretty easily, so that's probably the main reason I haven't done it. You know what? This would be a lot easier if I just hang out in the center. Why don't I just do that? Club Penguin? Yeah, I will say the art style of Okami is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm not even familiar with the traditions that inspired this style, and I'm a very big proponent of the way that game looks. Like, it just radiates talent. It's so well designed, even before you talk about the art, or even before you talk about the gameplay, which itself is pretty fun. Like, okay, how am I dying to these garlics? This is ridiculous. I need to really be more careful. Alright, so how do I'm trying to get out of here. How do I do this? This is the problem with maze levels and me. I mean, even when they're really easy mazes, I still get lost. Okay, maybe I just need to go back the way I came here. That is a very large garlic dude in the back there. Okay. Maybe I just need to head back the way I came. Do some backtracking. Probably what needs to happen. Okay, well that ain't gonna do it. This music is catchy. This is like video game easy listening. You know what I'm saying? Ah, you don't like watching me move? Harsh. Ah, that's bad. Oh, come on. Ugh. Gross. Zelda, see, I just don't play Zelda. I don't have anything against the series, it's just not my kind of game. Alright, so now that I've died twice to completely avoidable obstacles, I'm just gonna try to speed on past the rest of this nonsense. Because this has gotten to the point where it's a little ridiculous now. Yeah, I think the hardest thing about losing a life in this game isn't the actual challenge of losing a life, it's looking at Lucky's face. He looks so disappointed. He's probably thinking, this is a really easy game, how did you manage to die in it? Because in all honesty, Lucky's Tale is not... It's, for those of us who are a fan of challenging games, yeah, there's not a lot of actual challenge in Lucky. Like, I'm not even paying all the attention all the time, and y'all know I'm not doing too badly. So, you know. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm using motion tracking that's based in a webcam. So it's not quite AI proper. has some adaptive technology in place. So okay, so this is my entrance. Let's go this way. Wait, did I just leave a rabbit behind? A face reveal at 1,000 subs. Nah, I'm gonna build my entire reputation on this face. Right? That's how some people do it, isn't it? Okay, so... Remember what I said about mazes? This is what I mean about mazes. Ugh. Even when they're not offensive mazes, they're still obnoxious to me. I'm just not good at maze mechanics in general. I need to get over there. How do I do it? Like, I want to be on the other side of this. What is... Hold on, is Jello even moving with me? Okay, I'm really confused here. Yeah, this is my first year on YouTube. And... I mean... that entails a whole lot of stuff, right? Wondering if I should divide these up into seasons. Okay. This is starting to get ridiculous. I just want to let this one rabbit loose. Do I have to go back here and hit this switch? Is that what the solution is? Of course. This guy is just... he just won't stop talking. Like, he's just yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. Look at him go. Dude. Whoever wrote this dialogue over. Huh. Oh my word. How many rabbits? I think there are 6. What the heck is a Jake Paul? Oh my goodness, dude, just quiet. Ugh, he's more talkative than I am. Anyway, I believe there's 6, and hopefully finding the next ones will be easier. And I won't spend as much time walking around in circles. There are a couple maze-style levels in Lucky's Tale, and while they're certainly not bad, they're not my favorite. That's mostly a matter of gamers' preference, though. Like, some people are really a fan of these kinds of things. Why should I know who Jake Paul is? Yeah, I mean... truth be told, guys, I don't know about a lot of YouTube personalities. Let me tell you about... okay, since this is being brought up, here are the YouTubers that Jello most frequently watches. You guys ready? Here we are. As of this time of recording, and this may change in the future, the folks that I'm most inclined to watch on YouTube, in no particular order, are... hang on. First, I gotta open this next rabbit cage. Alright. My whole point was that the YouTube personalities currently on Jello's watch list are as follows. More or less. We've got Mr. A Game, who I originally started watching for Mario Maker, DGR for the same reason, Ryukar also for the same reason, Scott the Waz because he does some great comedic style commentary videos, Rerez because they do some of the same, as well as offering some fantastic critiques. In fact, Their series, It's Just Bad, helped inspire Just a Bust. Let's see. Who else? QMU, because they provide excellent music. I don't watch Alpha Storm super consistently, but they do some great music too. In fact, some of his stuff occasionally shows up on these channels. Wadoop, if y'all don't listen to Wadoop, you've listened to Wadoop whether you meant to or not by watching my videos. Oh, Zoom Zyke, who does excellent Mario Party analytical breakdowns. Definitely recommend him. Yeah, I think at this moment, those are the ones that most immediately come to mind. I'm sure there are others. Oh, Technology Connections, not a gaming video channel, but very clever. He does electronics and technological breakdowns, which I think are a lot of fun to watch. That's because I don't watch either of those. I'm aware that Alpha Red exists, but I've never watched him, and I only sort of have heard of Little Z. Oh, but thanks for reminding me. There's also Mock Rock, Alex.exe, and... Huh. I feel like there's one other one in there that I'm sort of overlooking. I don't know. Yep, that's it. That is correct, Tux. Zoomzyke is the identifying luck guy. His video essays on Mario parties are fascinating to somebody who's been playing the series for as long as I have. You cannot, like, if you ever have 2-3 hours of life that you just have no idea what to do with, watch me. But if you've watched everything I have to offer, then you should watch Zoomzyke. I don't know who Alex is. I've watched a channel called Alex.exe, not to be confused with who I think you're talking about, which is Relax-Alex, in which case, no, I have not watched that person. Oops. I should probably not walk right into fire. Yeah, he's got a voice that's fun to listen to. That's one of the things that I know is important for success on YouTube, and I wish that I had what people call a radio soft voice. I think that would be pretty cool if I had something like that. A radio soft voice. You just got this sort of velvety tone that people automatically want to listen to. I think that's all of them. So now we can head back to the main... Yeah, see, I don't know who any of those people are, Beak. I've seen, like, one terminal montage video. Like, one. There's a lot of people I don't watch on YouTube, basically. A lot of really popular people on YouTube, and I'm like, who are these people? I've just never been big into YouTube celebrity. Maybe that's for the better, maybe that's for the worse, but I've just, it's never really been my jam. A chill tone. A Jeloetta. Thanks, Dux, I appreciate that. Try not to be too grating on the ears, that's what I shoot for. Alright, let's see. Was that enough to get me where I need to go? Nope, it's not. I'm just trying to get back to this gate. Dagnabbit. How hard could this be? Alright, under this gate. Hit this door. Hope it's enough. Come on, people. Come on, we gotta get this level over with. There we go. Ah, boy. Getting ready to fight the garlics, I guess. Which apparently just involves having rabbits, like, step on him. The garlic gives me the same energy as King Babam. Y'all calling me pure. That feels like a little bit generous. My thoughts on the YouTube algorithm. Oh boy. Well, I don't think it works very well. I have a lot of stuff recommended to me that I don't want to watch. Like, a lot of stuff that I don't want to watch. And I think that some content producers work very hard on their stuff and deserve more recognition for it, but are overlooked because they're not as clickbaity. And I don't particularly appreciate that. Me, I've resolved to try to avoid being too clickbaity, and I recognize that as a result, I may not automatically gain as much of a following, which is part of why I kind of like the idea of, you know, asking people who watch this channel to just spread the word about it, rather than trying to rely on some YouTube algorithm to make me popular overnight. If it happens, that's cool, but I've decided I'm not going to count on it. Hey, I chose YouTube as a platform because of its generally being well known. I'm not saying it's the best platform out there, but it is certainly considered the most common one, and I did want to work with a platform that had some level of, you know, some level of pre-installed install base, so. Kappa is interesting. I always tell people my stuff isn't aimed at kids. But, come on. You're watching this. Does this look like something you'd be afraid to show your grandchildren? I'm glad you guys like having me here. Alright, so now we're on the tropical beach with synth music. So, fun fact for you, Lucky can't swim, like, at all, so I have to keep him out of deep water. If I get popular... You guys ask me this every week. Have I done something to make y'all think I don't want to talk to people just because I suddenly gain more subscribers? What are y'all so worried about me for? Hey, hold up. Why is there... If you say so. I do get that question a lot, though. I just smack the cash register around, get money. Most people ignore most of their viewers. Well, I don't know if they ignore them so much as they just don't have the time to interact with all of them. Take Dave from DGR, for example. He responds to some comments, but after a while he stops responding to them at all, and I don't think it's because he doesn't care. I think it's because when you have almost 500,000 subscribers, responding to everyone is just an impossibility. If I had 500,000 subscribers, I'd do my best to be personable, but how am I supposed to talk to every one of those people? It's impossible. I wouldn't have enough time. If I were to try to do that, I couldn't make any videos. This is another maze course. We're not doing another maze course. You want me to keep small, but you also want me to get big. Well, tell you guys what. You do what you can to hype me up, and I'll do what I can to remain part of the reason you enjoyed showing up in the first place. How's that? We're not playing this course again, though. This will drive me insane. I can't do another maze. Take me back to the hub world. Yeah, you guys go out and promo me. My Discord is so my Discord is kind of it's rolled out on a limited path right now, but I might start opening it up to the public. I haven't figured that out yet because it's not super tight yet, but it's fun for what happens there. So, you know, there's that. Yeah. Red, I keep telling you, you gotta ask about it as the stream ends. Somebody will let you in. I just haven't been able to. Same for USAL. I'm sure if you ask somebody, they will happily send you an invite. Higgins, I believe, is in the chat, and they're actually one of the admins, so you could ask them to help you with it. There's lots of options. This is what I'm talking about. See, I've only got 250 subscribers, and even I can't quite hold on to everything all the time. And a lot of these channels actually have multiple people running them behind the scenes. I'm a one-man show right now, but if I ever got to a point where I had, you know, a huge set of subscribers, then it might become more involved, so. Welcome back, Leaf. So, yeah. What you being so hard about? Aiden, I appreciate the thought about Mario Kart, but to be honest, I'm not really feeling Mario Kart tonight. Here we go. Here's another side-scrolling level. I always enjoy these. So yeah, I mean, I always appreciate the promotion, guys. If you think my material... Here's what people don't recognize. The more material gets shared, the more YouTube takes notice. And as a result, it becomes easier to justify promoting that person. So if you guys, you know, if you guys help me build an audience by simply telling other people to come watch me, that right there, you know, is a step in the right direction. And I don't have to do anything to change. I can just continue to be me. And ideally, that's a good thing. So if you, you know, want to see more people watch, which I will admit would make it easier for me to keep doing stuff like this, you can help by doing that. But at the same time, I try not to rely too heavily on subscriber count. I'm kind of just here to have a good time. So. This cat is singing. It's weird. Anyway, the moral of the story is, don't stress. Okay, well, I'm off to a bad start here. Don't stress too much the whole subscriber thing, because, you know, as cool as it can be, it really, at the end of the day, it's not the primary motivation. I'd like more people to show up, if only because it gives me more people to talk to, and I always like that. But I am not going to spend every moment stressing about whether or not I'm the latest, greatest thing. You know what I'm saying? That is a very large cat. This cat is insane. So it looks like I'm going to spend the rest of this level being shot at with a cannon. Hey, good to see you, Nora. Thanks for joining in. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I gotta keep in a constant state of motion, because these guys will try to blow me up otherwise. See what I mean? Oh yeah, no doubt. That cat is gigantic. Alright, I need you to come blow this stuff up over here. Thank you. And that brings me to the first checkpoint. Oink! Whoa, that was gentle. Or not gentle. For a moment I thought you were saying best Pokemon, and I was like, yes I am, thank you. Don't tell the Pokemon company though, they tend to get pretty salty about anything that vaguely represents one of their products, I've noticed. Which is probably one of the reasons there's no one of the other reasons there's no Jello merch out there. The other day I tried to get just for my own sake, I tried to get a blanket with Jello on it, and it was like, sorry, this is copyrighted material, and I'm like, but it's me, I can't. Just in case y'all are curious, I now have a blanket, and I have stuffed animals. Like, I've got several things that could be considered merchandise. That's what I need to do, right? That's where the real money is. Getting people to buy stuff with my visage on it. Oh, I got hit in the face by a cannonball. That was awkward. I have a Pokemon Ranger game, but unfortunately I don't have the capture card stuff necessary to make videos about that. But I have no doubt that the games are high quality. What would my first you mean if I could actually market it, what would I try to sell first? Why do I tease you? What makes you say I tease you? There's a whole bunch of questions I have now. What is going on here? Wait, is there anything up here worth collecting? It's just the letter. I already have that. Oh, that was awkward. A Jello plush. Why would you throw a Jello plush? Why would you throw me at the wall? That's mean. That's rude. I do not appreciate that. I would like to not make immediate contact with the wall. What's that all about? I don't like the idea of being flung at a wall simply for being in the same room. You know what we need is a bronze statue. That's what we need. Alright, let's grab all the coins here. Chain these jumps. And this time we'll just... I gotta be more careful this time, so... I did nothing to deserve getting pummeled. Everyone wants merch. I brought it up. Okay, fine, trick it. You bring up a good point. Well, here's the thing, guys. The major obstacles, I have to find somebody who's willing to make it, which usually means having a larger audience than I do right now. And I'd also have to make agreements with the artists, since I didn't technically create the original design as it stands. Although I suppose Higgins, at least, would be pretty easy to have that conversation with, since the original design was inspired and illustrated by them, so I've got that advantage going for me. Oh, that hurts. I should have seen that coming. These are the real Angry Birds. You can't tell me otherwise. A stained glass window? Okay, that would be fun. But if you do that, you gotta show me what it looks like. But yes, I've got blankets and stuff. Honestly, I think it's just because I like seeing it. But if I could ever figure out a way to make it, you know, viable for manufacturers, yeah, I would do something like that. I think that'd be kind of fun, honestly. A stained... Yeah, I want a stained glass window. How are you gonna bring... I'm the one teasing you? Are you kidding me? A church? Oh, please no. There's nothing there... I am the last thing anyone wants to be ascribing sanctity to. Thank you very much. That's a big no from me. Kick this caterpillar. And this one, because he's mean. I had a feeling. Oh great, I gotta jump over here. I mean, posters could be fun, right? Posters are cool. Everybody likes posters. Seriously, who doesn't like posters? I have like a bajillion of them. No swears. You shouldn't be cussing in church anyway. It's kind of like one of the rules of church. You know? Oh my goodness. I have not written a Bible. The only canon you're gonna see around here is based in video game history. Ah, thank you, Leaf. Hey, Wadoop! Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. That hurt. I got a cannonball right in the face. Alright, I gotta make him blow his own boat up, which shouldn't be too hard. Whoa. I just jump up on the ship. And then tempt these jokers over here. Open fire, you clowns. And there we go. And now if you look at the background, there's a great background event for you. Love that. The sink is shipping. Oh my goodness. Very good point, Tux. Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden. We'll have to see you next time. So, not to trumpet an old point, guys, but if you haven't listened to Wadoop's music, their stuff makes it into almost every video I do, like literally almost every one. So you definitely should check them out if you like anything resembling the soundtrack. Thank you for the 8 likes. I do appreciate that. If you put a lot of money in a swear jar, it depends who is the recipient of the swear funds. That's my opinion on that, Tux. Super Mario movie by Illumination. So here's the problem. You're taking Super Mario, which I think is inherently good, and Illumination, which I think is inherently and slapping them together, and that right there makes me nervous. On the other hand, Nintendo does a pretty good job keeping a tight control on their IP. So if Nintendo is closely involved in the possibility of a Mario movie, then I think it could be better. The problem is the last Super Mario movie was such a disaster that we're still afraid of the possibility of another one. And if they cast anyone in the role of Mario who isn't Charles Martinet, or at least someone who sounds identical to him, I'll flat out refuse to watch the film. A midlife crisis? I'm too young to be having a midlife crisis. Alright, we're going down. Whee! Oof. So that was the maze course from earlier. I don't want to do a maze course because they're gross. So let's see what's over here. A Mario movie with a Hotel Mario voice. Yeah, that would be terrifying. So wait a minute. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's do this. Let's move to another world now. We've got Hauntingham, which is pretty great, and Foxington. How do either of these seem interesting to you? Well, you know, I wouldn't say it could be anyone other than Charles Martinet either, Wadoop, but then they've had Ben What's-His-Name in the role of Sonic the Hedgehog when Roger Craig Smith has been voicing that character for like a decade, so just because it makes sense doesn't mean they'll do it. When does the stream end? Jeez. Harsh, Red. Harsh. Somebody make Jello stop talking so I can get in the Discord server. Ouch. Yeah, this entire course is pretty fun. Oh, Foxington. Sorry. Sorry, I made the decision on accident. We'll come back to Foxington. We're going to explore them all anyway. Alright, so this was like... Is this the boss level? I don't want to do the boss level. Yeah, I don't want to do the boss level. That's too obvious. This is the most Halloween-y of the levels anyway, so it kind of makes sense to be using it. I gotta figure out how to... Here we go. So I pick up this lantern here. I forgot that they introduced this mechanic late in the game where you make bridges by holding this lantern. Alright. Let's try out this level. Oh, this is one of the auto-running stages in this game. Sometimes forget these exist. But they're pretty fun. I don't usually like auto-runners, so making an auto-runner that I actually enjoy was, I think, kind of an impressive thing to do. Like, I don't do anything here except jump and dive. Jello. Lucky does all the running. The best way I have of turning on the brakes, so to speak, is to tail swipe. That hurts. Super Lucky's Tailmaker. That'd be fun, actually. At least I feel like it would be fun. Doing. Oh, come on, Lucky. Really? That was weak, my dude. Blech. Yeah, they don't need Jim Carrey as Bowser. That's just overkill in my mind. Nora, why don't you sleep more? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I liked the Sonic movie more than Detective Pikachu. I thought the Sonic movie did a great job showing what the character is capable of, making us care he exists. Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the first good video game movies that felt like a completely faithful adaptation of the material. I really appreciated that. But I'm not going to sugarcoat it and pretend that I understand why they had to get different voice actors for some of those characters. And if they try the same thing with Mario, I'm going to be all sorts of confused. Because that man has the most iconic voice acting in video gaming. And to mess that up would just make less than 0 sense to someone like me. So, that's the moral of my story. Well, that hurts. Let's try this again. Come on, Lucky. We're doing much better now. Look at this. Much better. Look at that. Now I'm managing to not mess this up. There we go. Got a few more coins. Always good to have these coins. Ooh, that hurts. But that's okay. We got to the end. Mario is Italian. Why would he sound British? I mean, granted, he's played by a French dude, but still. Yeah, I think you're right, Wadu. Mike Pollock did a great job voicing Eggman, but he doesn't have the kind of appearance that makes you think of the Doctor. He just doesn't. He sounds iconically like him. At this point, it's impossible to think of anyone else being the voice of Dr. Eggman. But the face of Dr. Eggman? Yeah, that's another thing. I love this chat. You guys are so fun to read. Hat kid without a poncho. Now that's an analogy I haven't heard yet. Alright, let's do some backtracking to another level here. Just whee all the way back over here. We have this whole haunted carnival theme here, which I think is kind of fun. It's like Halloween, but with like none of the real creep factor. The invisible bridges, yeah, you gotta get used to the mechanic. There's no doubt in my mind of that. There's a particular course I'm looking for. Eat, drink, and be scary. Ha ha. It is to laugh. So this would be like a Luigi-style nightmare, right? Alright, there's definitely some more courses here, but finding them can be a challenge. Here we go. Is this the carnival one? Yeah, this will be fun. I think this one will give you guys a good view of this game's charm. Converted into an extra life. Yeah, I could always use more of those. I have so many extra lives though. Like I've died like 3 times. And I still keep coming back. So would you guys go to this carnival? Lots of stuff here, obviously. Yoshi? What is my favorite character from the Mario Brothers and why? Yeah, it's Yoshi. Some of you already know me very well. It's Yoshi. Full stop. Yoshi. Always has been. Always will be. Literally. Always Yoshi. 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 Period. Full stop. It's Yoshi. Let's try not to think too hard about the fact that we're kicking gravestones around. Ha ha. Ha. Very funny. Sketchier carnivals than this? I'm kind of concerned. If it wasn't evil and everything. Are you asking me to choose between just Mario and Luigi? Because if that's what you're telling me to do, then it has to be Mario. Whoever this voice actor is, he's having way too much fun. Nora, I can safely say that's not what I'm having. Favorite Mexican food besides tacos? I like tostadas, but I particularly like camarones a la crema. Or de la crema, I'm sorry, not a la crema, they're not French. De la crema. So this whole stage has like lots of mini games and stuff, which is kind of cool. I like stages with mini games. A viewer tournament. And hold on, I was gonna say, if you're having... Oh, hold on. I was gonna say, I'm not supposed to go up there, I don't think. I think that is considered hazardous because it's electric turf. I'm gonna be more cautious this time. Nailed it. That's a ticket. Best food with the ugliest name? Best food with the ugliest name. What's an example of the best food with the ugliest name? Well, I mean, I think some of those names are kind of assumed at this point, but... I think one of the worst names for a food is probably just hot dog. Your dog booped you? Yeah, pudding's not a great word, but I think hot dog is worse. Like, what is that implying? Alright, you guys ready to watch me race a chicken? Thanks for joining in, Wadoop. It was great having you. You take care. What word do I think sounds most like its description? Yawn. Yawn is a good example. Alright, so the chicken is initially much faster than me. Oh boy, I'm losing. I forgot how fast the chicken is compared to me. So let's do this. Forgot this will speed me up quite a bit, so I should have just done this the first time. See, there we go. Cheat my way through by not staying on the course at all. Ha ha ha. And now we'll use this to help me get around faster. This will help make things a lot simpler. Now I'm making that chicken look silly, which is kind of ironic since it's a chicken. Anyone else find some irony in letting a fox and a chicken race? Oh, great. Bombs. Thanks. Why are there bombs all of a sudden? That seems kind of rude. Like I said, rude. let's just go around. Well, that was easy. That chicken lost, and I win. So that's another ticket. That's three tickets. There's more mini games to play, so let's see what else is out there. I'm not sure, Tricket. That's a good question. My thought is that he's just so active. Like he's constantly jumping around and shaking around, so maybe he just has one of those latent abilities, if you will. Just kind of keep himself clean by nature of being constantly in motion. Scareway to heaven. Ha ha. Very funny. Excuse me. I want that. Thank you. I think there's another minigame up ahead. Let's give it a shot. You should watch all the vids. All the videos I make. Watch them all. Hold on, wait, what? A crystal ball? With a trash can. In a trash can. Wouldn't it be funny if it was in here? Just, like, immediately next to her? That'd be kind of funny, honestly. What about this one? What's this all about? Why is this guy wearing a nightcap? Well, I guess because he's tired. Fair enough. Alright. Bedlam boxes are messing with the action, huh? Well, let's see if we can't do something about that. These platforms rotate, so in theory, I can use Lucky's shadow to help me track my general proximity to things. Boy, this would be an awkward place to fall, wouldn't it? There we go. We'll use these to see if we can't bust these boxes down. Did that help? Boy, that was convenient. You saw the cape. You hear that, guys? We got called out for the cape. Alright. Down we go. And dive! Easy win. Lots of money in there, too. You're winning big in this carnival. Alright, so that brings us to, like, what, 3 tickets? I wonder what this is all about. You think this is just a test course? It looks like it's just a test course. Yeah. Test course. Still kind of fun. The level design just feels so naturally built for Lucky. Hey, I need... Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm trying to get up here. Don't go sending me the other direction. That's rude. Let's see what's down here. I have not played A Hat in Time. Okay, so how's this game work? Well, you're in luck, Lucky. They waited a very long time to make this pun, so I'm going to give them kudos. Anyone else think she sounded a little bit like the Dog of Wisdom? I can't be the only one who thinks that. Anyway, let's get started. See you, Red. Ah, so it's as simple as... It's literally as simple as using the down trigger to whack into as many of these dudes as is possible. This is actually a lot easier to aim than it might look like it is. Alright, I've got almost 15. Oh, there we go. 15. Done. Best movie or show I've watched. Yeah, I thought so too, Ace. I'm a fan of that amusing phrase. Oh, there we go. She said it again. This guy seems very excited. Alright, well, back to where we came from. My toad voice this late at night? No. Y'all deserve to sleep. I don't want to keep you up all night. Speaking of breaking the targets, let's do something even more break the targety, shall we? I'm not so confident I can win this one in one go, but before I even try to find out, can I climb this train? That's the really important question. It looks like the train has... It has metal... It has a metal surface sound, so it's clearly designed for some level of interaction, but the collision seems to indicate I can't climb it. The best movie in my toad voice. Why are you guys like this? Well, I don't know what the best movie of all time is. A lot of people will tell you that, at least as far as American cinema is concerned, the best movie ever made was Citizen Kane. As somebody who's watched Citizen Kane, I can wholeheartedly disagree. It's a good movie. It's not that good. My personal favorite film, and this is from the perspective of someone who just liked the movie and thinks he knows the difference between a good and a bad film, is Wreck-It Ralph! And that's not just because of the video game element, although that definitely helps. So, let's just, there we go. Alright, so that's how this works. Alright. It gets a little harder because eventually I don't have the ability to just line it up with the arrows. So I gotta be a little more cautious. Okay, that's a start. Oh great, they're getting smaller. That makes me feel confident. See, this is just break the targets. Anyone else getting Smash Brothers vibes? Somebody get the Smash announcer out here to say, complete! Oh, I forgot. Now it starts to get faster, which is just all kinds of wonderful. Yeek. I mean, the timing isn't that hard, but it's definitely more challenging by far. And I struggle a little more with peripherals, obviously. Come on. How many of these do I gotta hit again? Was anyone paying attention? Because I wasn't. Oh, I guess that's it. A new record. That's great. Thank you for enjoying the Toad voice. Every time the streamer jumped, they would say, wait a minute, so the person would just... Just an exposition of everything I'm up to, huh? That sounds like it could get potentially annoying for some folks. Alright. Shall we go back on our quest to find minigames? Hey, I didn't even play Melee, so you're not talking to someone who knows what a Melee is. So, you know, just keep that in mind. so... How many of these minigames am I missing? Well, here, let's talk to this guy. Okay, so it looks like I just hit the switch in front of whatever I want. School? How do you even pronounce that? How many tickets do I have? I'm actually not sure how many tickets I have. But I think I have enough to open this up. Have a good night, Nora. Take care. Other people are talking. You're just kind of lagging. All right, grab the bear here. And now I can ride the Ferris wheel. Cool. Well, I guess I'll do the Ferris wheel next, because it just makes sense to do that next, right? Oh, boy. Anyone else getting Super Mario Sunshine Secret Course vibes? Because I am. Alright, well. Here we go. Somebody cue the music. Oh. Well, I misinterpreted the camera, so that's awkward. So, how am I supposed to... Okay, so it is a side-scrolling section. Hey, wait a minute. What's over here? Oh, it's just another letter. I already had one of those, but hey, more doesn't hurt, right? Woo! That was a soft landing. Alright, so as long as I keep walking, but don't walk too much, I can stay on top of this thing without too much trouble. Right? Do 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 do. Going down. Going back up. That was the closest y'all have ever seen to watching me lose my temper on stream. Just trying really, really hard to keep it together while playing that. Oh great, this one comes with death traps. Why does it come with death traps? That seems unnecessary. Even for a haunted carnival, that seems unnecessary. Uh-oh. Well, that was great. Here we go again. I don't know why the game does that sudden lag motion. That's a little strange to me. How'd you like to have that on your resume? I designed the Ferris wheel with death trap spikes built in for some unknown reason. Whoa, whoa! Hold up, Lucky. Whoa, what kind of physics were those? Going down. Woo! Have a good night, Trickett. Thanks for joining in today. It was good to have you. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Alright, well, let's head over to the, Carney at the beginning, or Barker as he's called. Thanks for joining in. It's good to have you. Definitely come again. Yeah, there's some more coins in that. Hey, wait a minute. This is the crystal ball. Oh my goodness. And now I've got these guys right on my tail. Literally. Oh, great. Ah! I'm dying. Lucky. Oh boy. Eek. Hey, somebody want to help me out? Anyone? Oh, come on. Well, there was nothing I could do about that. It always was, Ace. It always was. Ugh, I got hosed on that last one, though. Oh, well. Since we're here, let's break this open. And can I open this one? Oh. I need one more ticket. Well, here we go again. There's that crystal ball. Let's try grabbing it a second time and seeing if this time I can survive the walk. You know what? Let's cheat it. There we go. That takes care of some of these jokers. Even though I can't kill these guys with my tail, I can at the very least slow them down. Alright, you know what, I'm starting to get real annoyed by this joker. Why is there a pumpkin dude? Like, where are you people all coming from? Leave me alone, you turkeys. There we go. Great job predicting the future there. Thank you for that pun. Thank you for that. That's great. Alright, well now we can go claim that last 3 ticket item, so to speak. I'm doing a Sonic here. Slide on the rails. Okay, I didn't mean to run into her, but this works. Oh my goodness. Time for the Halloween puns, I see. Whee! There we got it. Perfect. That felt good. Got a lot of coins for that one, too. A Chow Garden? What would we raise? What kind of critters would you raise in a game like NSLT? That's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. It's time to proceed to the next world. Foxington. Foxington time. Alright, now these NPCs, some of these NPCs have some weird voice acting, because they say, like, actual coherent words, and it feels really out of place. But, since none of you saw her, meet Lucky's sister. As you can tell, she's the older sister. So there you go. That's her. And all she does is duck. She has what I call Princess Peach immunity. Alright. The Soggy Boggy Boys. There's a name. So if it has gold on it, that means I've already cleared it. So we gotta find stuff that's not already cleared. Like this one. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I may actually have to pay a lot more attention for this portion. What did I just walk myself into? What on earth? This robot needs help. Okay, anywho. So I can still dig in this floor. It doesn't look like I should be able to, but I can. Okay. Whoa! Yikes! Ugh. These are much narrower platforms than I am accustomed to for this particular title. There we go. Okay. We're moving in the right direction so far. Where do we go from here, though? Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm going up first. Good. Okay, we're doing this. We're making some good progress here. Whew. That's dicey. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Watch that shoulder. Shadow. Whoa! And we're through. Cue the checkpoint with cool glasses. Phew. Okay. Good. We're doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. These courses, like, this still isn't the hardest game out there, but these particular stages definitely ramp up the difficulty level a bit by making the platforms a little less automatically. Why do skeletons get sick when they're... Do I even want to know? Do you think I can make that jump? Nope, no I can't. Well, I tried. That's okay. I hit the checkpoint, so we'll be fine. Oh great, it's definitely Super Mario Sunshine stages now. Rats. That's embarrassing. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Jello. This time I'm focused. Alright. Okay. This part here should be simple enough. Okay, well, should be and R can be two different things. There we go. Good. Really? You're gonna throw stuff at me? Here's my thoughts on that, you turkey. You guys fighting on my chat room? Okay. Alright, I think I know where I want to go with this. Well, it's not made any easier by that happening. I need to plot my moves out more thoroughly and stop moving so hastily. That's my problem. The good news is I have enough lives to where I can definitely afford to mess up a couple times. That looks like a jump Lucky should be able to make from this distance, but then it's not, so... Ugh. Gosh, these jumps are not easy. Whew. Oops. Alright, Alright, let's think this through. Okay, so as soon as they shake, the next one becomes safe. But you really gotta be careful about that timing. Okay, so this one's safe right now. Now this one is. This one technically remains safe at all times. You just got to be careful what angle you approach from. Okay. This is an easy jump. There we go. Okay. Okay, well, that wasn't much I could do about that. Okay. Ugh. I got stuck on that platform again. This course is actually making it genuinely difficult to progress. Come on, I can do this. The hardest platforming course I've ever played in a game that involved this kind of thing was probably, well, played and completed, would probably be Champions Road, the perfect run in Mario Galaxy 2. Probably. Come on, Lucky. Come on. Come on, my dude. Everybody here's rooting for you. Okay. Alright. Watch out for the wall of spikes, and there we go. Alright, this time I'm going to try to skip this initial platform. Yeah, see, how am I supposed to respond to this? Got it. Well, that does not give me a whole lot of time to react, I'll tell you that. Move! Move, Lucky, move! Move, for goodness sakes, move! Arrgh! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That... Alright, I'm gonna try to skip past this bee. I'm over here suffering and you're all making bone puns. Thanks for the support, gang. How could you do this to me? What the heck is that? Oh, I'm glad to know that the chili dogs were useful. This took an embarrassing number of tries to complete. But I got it. Hopefully the next one's less painful. Dying is easy. Ouch! You're gonna burn me like that. How could you do that to me? Alright, well that was ridiculous. But I got another item, so let's move on to the next one. This is where the game gets a little bit harder, so I'm trying to, like, not fail. This is why you stock up on 70-something lives in advance. Okay, this just gives me Splatoon 2 vibes.
Buddha Bay. Rubabu. Ba. Boobadoo. Ma.
Try to keep up with you. Okay, so... Oh, she means literally. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's what I'm not supposed to do. Alright, I get it. It's like a ghost race. I didn't even mean to make that pun. Let's do this. Now that I have a better understanding of what I'm doing, I got this. He said right before dying. That's embarrassing. How did this happen? Tux, I'm feeling... it's too late in the week to be getting that philosophical about words. There's a bit of trial and error going on here. Oh, Lucky! Why did you do that? Well, now I'm down to 68 because I keep not catching up with this ghost. He did it again. Okay, let's try this again. There's a bit of course memorization for this portion because you gotta keep up with these stage portion here. Okay, she's going unreasonably fast. Like, slow down, lady. How am I supposed to handle this? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Really? Really? Less talking, more moving. Lucky, you get up, young man. Not like that. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to do, but I will take it. Come on. Checkpoint. Come on. Come on, Lucky. Alright. Checkpoint to refill. Good. Grab some more coins while I'm here. And before following her... Whoa! 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 Okay! Are there any extra lives up here? No, but it was worth a look. Alright. Okay, that first portion was rough. But I survived it, and I got a checkpoint now. I'm not gonna go for style points. All I want is to try to keep up with her. So that was not a good start. Alright, that's okay though. Let's try this again. Alright, let's do this, Lucky. Come on, my boy. We got this. You and me. Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna guess for what we can guess at. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just get up, Lucky. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. It would help if she would stop picking the most obscure path available. Like, why are you doing this to me? There's no reason for you to take such an indirect path. No! He should not have done that. I did not ask you to do that, Lucky. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure there are some people who could do this in one shot. I am not one of those people. Enough trial and error gameplay, lady. It's time for you to pick a straight line and go with it. There's no reason for you to do this weird thing where you go 5 different directions. Alright. No more diving. Let's just run. Come on, Lucky. Come on, my dude. You got this, buddy. You got this. You've got this. Whew. Alright. Well, that took more tries than I would have liked. But I got it. I got it. And you all got to witness me do it for the first time. That was dreadful. That was not my best performance. But hey, thanks for bearing with me. I lost a like. Was it that bad? Did I do that bad? Thanks, Tux. I appreciate it. That's another gem for me. Alright, what else is out here for gems? Do it again. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Doop-doo. What's this course? Step by step. Yeah, let's do it. Well, it says there's 7 of you. So, well, okay, 6 of you now. What is the matter with this robot? Okay, but this is a side-scroller course, and I tend to struggle a little less with the two-dimensional stuff. Right? Yeah, I suppose that's a lie, considering how much Mario Maker you've all watched me play. Okay, well, it's all about timing in this case. That's not so bad. I can do timing. See? Piece of cake. Oop. I'm not sure what the sideways ladder is all about. Oh, okay. It works the same. Personality is better than content, huh? Why are y'all watching me? And those are dolphins shooting lasers out of their eyes. Okay. I think this is the part where the developers went a little on the cuckoo banana side. Okay. Oh gosh, that looks like it's ready to go off the cliff. Get back in the middle there, Lucky. Alright, here we go. Now, this should be interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I have a feeling I won't like it either way. Whew. Alright, alright, alright. We're doing okay. Well, we were doing okay, and then I had to open my mouth. Okay, ladder, you're gonna move away from me right as I come on over? That's kind of rude. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Now that I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's try this again. So I can't jump, basically. Oh, and I was right next to the checkpoint. That's just rude. A Smash YouTube, that could be fun. I do not have the capacity for that. I don't know my Smash well enough. Alright, let's do this. Alright, alright, alright. I can do this. These are vines, not ladders, in my mind, at least. Okay, so I gotta wait till the ladder... I gotta wait till the ladder's at the correct spot. These blocks become lethal because they're mean like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Woo! Watch it, Josh. Watch it, Josh, shush, shush. Shush, 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 shush. Okay, well. I did not mean to do that, but I'll take it, I guess. How am I supposed to get through this spot? I guess like this. This is really janky, but I'll take it. Ah, come on, Lucky. Why do y'all want me to do Smash Brothers all the time? You asked me to do Smash and Mario Kart like every other stream, it feels like. Okay, so those ladders go underwater and kill you. Got it. I don't think there is YouTube talent, or I'm not sure there's a YouTube channel based on that yet, but just because it doesn't... Just because it doesn't exist yet doesn't mean it couldn't. No, I'm not doing Smash Brothers right now. I just noticed I get asked that a lot. Okay, well that's alright. We'll just backtrack a little bit here. You go, Tux. Pursue your dreams. No, that is not true, but I do notice that on a lot of my streams, those are very commonly requested games, and I wondered why. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait on that ladder. It's taking its sweet time. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to do it the first time, and I just bungled it. Yeah, the laser dolphins, I'm genuinely not sure what I think of those. But they certainly give you something to think about. Are you serious? Like, you have to really get off of that ladder the moment you're on it, or it will kill you immediately. It moves faster than Lucky can. Okay. Well, pfft. That's lame. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I'm trying my best. Cut me some slack. Jello ported. Haha. Alright. This time we're going to clear the next checkpoint. No more joking around. Because we definitely should have the last time, but... we got shafted by that stinking ladder. Ladder cheated. Tired? I get that. I have also been very tired most of the week, so I totally get that sentiment. Oh my gosh. That section, I haven't figured out how to clear that quite yet, obviously. Alright. Uh-oh, I can see where this is going. Okay. Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Now I'm just flustered. That was lame. I hate how it makes you recollect all the coins. You mean viewer-based Mario Maker courses? I tried that once. Although some of the courses you guys submitted were well above my skill set. Uh-oh, this is bad. Well, this is bad. I can't believe we've come within easily visual sight of these things. Like, we've literally seen the checkpoint and still died. Like, that would inspire Salt in the most well-tempered gamer, I think. Sometimes that is me, Tux. You're not wrong. Alright, so these ladders have hosed me over and over. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was all I was trying to do the first 337 times. Okay, so this... I can see where this section's going. Ah, jeez. Okay, well that was... that was gross. Even I could tell that wasn't going to end well. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, at least I'm at the next checkpoint. Honestly, that was all I wanted. Alright, why are you making the jump so that I die if I jump from the top of the ladder? Are you telling me I have to double jump? Because if that's what you're going for, fine, but... Okay. Alright. I think I understand what I need to do now. I actually have tried that game, Beeg. I'm gonna keep it real with you. What was that? Lucky, stop doing that! Anyway, I've tried it. Ugh. Blah, glug, 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 glug. Okay. Got it. I have to double jump. That jump is incredibly tight. If only there was some way to just... Oh my goodness. Okay, so in case anyone's clear, this is actually the first time I feel like a course is not built around Lucky's moveset, and I don't particularly appreciate it. Here we go again. Look at that. It throws me at the very bottom, so it's almost impossible to avoid getting hit. I think that is kind of a bummer. Okay, hang out at the very top. Does this one try to throw me into the water and kill me? No, it does not. Okay. What? Blast it! This chip robot dude. I'm beginning to think he's the real villain of the game. Alright. I've perfected that first jump, I think. You have to double jump to make it to the second ladder. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to do, but I'll work with it. Alright, well that... Oh, come on. Come on. I just want to clear this course, but this game is not making it easy. These ladders, man, they seem to have their own idea of where I should go. That is not an easy jump to make. Whoosh. Alright, let's go to the top here. Oh, I've unlocked Lucky's... I had Lucky's glitch animation there for a moment. He didn't even grab onto the ladder. Why didn't he grab the ladder? Lucky, come on, my dude. Alright, you guys, you can tell me. Am I really just doing really, really, really poorly? Or is this game being a little brutal? Oh well. Yeah, you're right, Tux. Lucky sinks like a rock. But only in this one game. I don't know why. Or one course, really. Normally he's pretty light on his feet. But just this one portion is initially challenging because of how tight they make the jumps. Eesh. How am I supposed to make that jump? Are you serious? Lucky, what was that? Good night, Red. Thanks for joining in today. Have a good rest of your weekend, man. Alright, guys. I'm beginning to get to a point where it may be not worth it to continue this course. Because the amount of jank that I am dealing with. Oof. This is rough. Lucky. Tell you what, you guys buy the game. You do this. You do this part. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna take a deep breath and not say anything for a moment. Okay. Whew. Well, I think Lucky glitched out there near the end. There we go. Woo. That was, that was tough. That was very tough. But I made it. I made it in one piece. So, there we go. Can I get a pat on the back from the 6 of you who were willing to bear with me through that whole fiasco? Oh, my goodness. That was nuts. Alright. Thank you, SAL. I appreciate that. Alright. Is there something around here that doesn't involve a robot bent on killing me for some flipping reason? Because that seems like overkill. This is cute. I wish I could play this. Oh well. Thank you, Big. I appreciate that. Do you have anything to sell me? Or is it the same old stuff? Dude, you gotta start offering some new stuff, man. Not like that. Here, let's put on a more adventurous outfit for him. Here we go. What do you guys think of this look? A little bit of a archaeologist adventure type. Let's give that a go, right? See how that works. We're not doing the swimming trunks. This is not a swimming trunks environment. Oh my goodness. Alright, Indiana look. There we go. Alright, let's see if there's a course that doesn't involve quite as much instantaneous death. Okay. Hey, there's coins up here. Let's give one of these a go. Maybe it won't, you know, try to kill me 6 different times. Whew. I gotta give the game credit. They really ramp up the challenge in Foxington. All the previous courses had some degree of difficulty, but this is just... What's going on here? I feel like I should be concerned. What? So it's a boss rush. Fine. I can handle a boss rush. And it looks like the more baddies I... hit, the more reappear. So I gotta deal with that too. It's nothing that Lucky's tail can't handle though. Alright. Oh, and then this Joker. Anyone else? I don't need the heart yet, but I'll take it. Round 2. So what does round 2 entail? Oh, it entails these guys. These guys are even less challenging than the last dudes. Come on, you can... Oh, okay, now I see it. Alright, I need to be a little more cautious here. You guys got another heart for me? Hey, thanks. 2 hearts. I'll take it. Alright, we're back to full health. We're doing this. We're doing this. Round 3. We're getting there, guys. We might actually survive this on the first go around. Okay, so we got lasers this time. Well, that's just dandy. So I can't occupy the center of the stage. No big. I'm not sure why there's corn dogs over there, but whatever. Alright, Lucky, this is bad. Ah! Okay, that's alright. That's alright, we can recover from that. Although, if it makes me start over, I'm going to be very unhappy. Shall go back to round 3. It started me at about round 1. It literally started me all the way over. Why? Why would you do that? I understand endurance levels, but come on. That just seemed unnecessary. These are the kinds of bosses you just button mash through. Or in my case, die. Alright, you know what happened? I got impatient on the last one because I was frustrated at starting over. I will take a deep breath, and I will be better this time. Alright. Starting all the way over was dumb, but whatever. I will take my time. You know what? I can actually kill the flowers faster if instead of letting them all appear at once by killing the birds, I do the birds one at a time. I can be much more methodical about this. So, there we go. See? Alright. That's 2 down. Okay, I disagree with that collision, but whatever. Okay. Alright. Whew. Alright. I can do this. I just need to stop choking. Stop choking so hard. Better. Much better. I used to have ketchup flavored chips down in Mexico, Tux. I didn't like them that much, though. Alright, back to round 3. This is where we died last time because I'm a klutz. So, I gotta watch out for the lasers this time. Take care of the bee dudes. Okay. I gotta hit the projectiles back is the thing. So there we go. That's a step in the right direction. Look at all these... Why do we have all these adults watching a kid battle for his life and they're all like, yeah, it's great. Like, I know this is an E-rated game and all, but... Okay. This just feels like overkill, but okay. Whatever, I can avoid this. It's just enemy spam. This is just Mario Maker. I've dealt with this nonsense before. Why are there still lasers on screen? I should have won this, pal. This should be over. Round 4 is a checkpoint. Why is she's on fire? That seems like overkill. Okay, now, see that guy? This guy I kind of forgot how to beat. But I guess that'll do it. Peek. Ooh, ah, ee, hey, ooh. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not sure what this pink blob is supposed to be. Oy, oy, oy. This is blah, 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 blah. This was a lot going on. It looks like I got the boss rush, though. Alright. I did it. Gosh, that was interesting. I can't think of another word for that. Alright. Well. Whew. Nice. Should we go in for another one, guys? What are your guys' thoughts? Should we go in for one more? Or another one? Just realized the text is floating off the sign. And now that I see that, I can't unsee it. Alright, here we go again. We're getting pretty close to the 3-hour mark. I think this is the longest we've actually played this game without interruptions. That would explain the weird cat thing in the background. I'm literally a little kid and they're just like, you know what? We think we should try to kill you, even though you saved everybody the first time. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, lasers, fine. Oh, lasers that move, fine. I love how I've already, like, saved the world, and they're like, you know what? It wasn't hard enough. We should make it harder for you. I'm like, I already did what I needed to do. I'm just doing this voluntarily. And they're like, yeah, but we think it should still nearly kill you. That seems reasonable. Alright, I get it. Lasers. That's enough sweeps with the lasers. Let's, go to the part where I beat the boss up. Are you serious? What am I supposed to do if I... Oh. Switches. Right. Forgot about the switches. Lucky, you need to get up out of the water, my dude. He's standing on nothing. Okay. Oh, great. These dudes. Well, Alright, fine. At least now I know what I'm supposed to be doing, so I should be faster. Much better. Now that I figured out what I was supposed to be doing the first time, I should be a lot speedier about it. Good. Much better. Wait for that thing to attack me, because it's obnoxious. Okay. Wow. Oh, great. More lasers. How am I surviving this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I think maybe we've had enough new Super Lucky's Tale. I need a little more practice before I feel really confident in these particular levels. And I don't want to get all flustered. So that won't do you any good. Whew. I will say though that this game really ramps up the final boss level difficulty, man. And that's funny because I kind of already beat the game, so I did not expect it to just go crazy like that. That's okay though. I do like a challenge, but I'll need a lot more practice. So, try that again next time. Well, it's been almost 3 hours. Which is usually around how long one of these lasts, isn't it? What is the story? Well, that depends on what version you play. Oh, remember how I said earlier that the dialogue some of the characters speak in real speak and it's awkward? Here you go.
Kicktail, little bro.
See what I mean? Like, why are you suddenly speaking actual words? Everybody else has been speaking Simlish.
Nice work.
Whew. Lost audio. Has anyone else lost audio? Hmm. Or is it just Tux who's having this issue right now? Well, anyway, I think now might actually be our general cutoff time. Scary Jell. What happened? Did I stretch out of place again? So the story in New Super Lucky's Tale, basically, evil magician wants to take over the world. I'm the only thing standing in between him and that because of the fact that I happen to be stuck with the artifact that he was using to try to take over the world. And the fact that I have it is apparently an accident, but because I have it, I have to go find pages for it and then beat him up, which I do with pretty much no help, despite the fact that now that I've done it, all of these guys think I'm not tough and want to beat me up some more, so, you know, that's totally fine. Dante's Inferno. Ha! Anywho, so yeah, that's the, wasn't trying to do that, but I'll take it. No, I really wasn't trying to do that. So anyway, that's the game. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people started watching because of Mario Maker, so. Right, Tux? That's a fair question. Like, who wants to actually be in charge of running the planet? I don't. See, so you see, I can dive into the water in the hub world without taking damage. Too bad I can't be like that all the time, right? Well, I think it's about time to call it a night, guys. Ace, thanks for joining. We had 9 likes and 2 dislikes, so I wonder if somebody didn't enjoy the stream. Well, I guess somebody didn't, but I wonder why. Hopefully it wasn't because of the game selection, but at any rate, thank y'all for hanging out. Good to have you, and I will catch up with you on the next go around. It was fun, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me. Next week, we'll play something different, just like we usually do. I wasn't trying to do that. That was literally an accident. Anywho. Well, try reloading the page, Beeg. It shows as 9 and 2 for me. So, it's all good. I mean, it's not really catastrophically important at the end of the day. I guess this is where I'll wrap up. Thank you once again, guys, for hanging out. I had a good time, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. Catch you later. Ciao for now.